Another year, another Israeli election. Voters in Israel are preparing to go to the polls on Tuesday for the country's fifth election in less than 4 years. The centrist bloc is up against former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's right-wing bloc. Netanyahu was ousted in 2021 after 12 years in power. He is currently on trial for corruption, but he is asking Israeli voters to give him another chance. The centrists are led by Prime Minister Yair Lapid, who has been serving in a caretaker role since June. For more, I am joined by Dov Waxman. He's a professor of political science and the Rosalinde and Arthur Gilbert Foundation Chair of Israeli Studies at UCLA. Thank you so much for being with us, Dov. As a starting place, why is it that Israeli politics are so deadlocked?
Well, essentially, the deadlock is over Netanyahu. Were he willing to step down as Likud party leader, or whether he would be willing to resign when he was prime minister and indicted over these multiple counts of corruption, there would be a stable right-wing government in Israel today, and there wouldn't have been this succession of repeated elections. It's really over the fact that although the majority of Israelis would support a right-wing government, some leading right-wing politicians are unwilling to sit in the government headed by Netanyahu. So it's really all about Netanyahu and his determination to remain leader of the Likud and to try to compete again for the premiership.
But when Netanyahu was out, Lapid was in this caretaker role. So first of all, what exactly is a caretaker role? And secondly, shouldn't, if Netanyahu is the blockage here, when he was out, shouldn't that have led to a more functioning government?
Well, the previous government, the so-called change government, which was a kind of a very diverse coalition of 8 parties, the only thing they really had in common was their opposition to Netanyahu. When it came down to the hard business of governing on a day-to-day basis, they found it extremely difficult, particularly when it came to dealing with issues concerning the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. That was a government that included left-wing parties and right-wing parties. It included an Arab Islamist party, as well as some more hawkish, secular right-wing Israeli Jewish parties. And so that party essentially collapsed over its inability to govern, over its inability particularly to deal with a number of issues concerning the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Since that government lost its majority in the parliament, which is 61 seats is the majority, once it lost that, Lapid really remained as this kind of caretaker role. Caretaker in the sense that there is no majority support in the parliament for the government. There has to be elections, but in the meantime, Lapid was able to retain his position. If after tomorrow's vote, no party is able to form 61 seats to reach that magic number and to achieve a majority in the parliament, then Lapid will actually remain as caretaker prime minister. He could remain in this role for many months, as in fact Netanyahu himself did last year and the year before.
And so Netanyahu is trying to stage this comeback. Is it founded on anything other than just his incredible durability over the years?
Well, I think the one thing he can reasonably promise Israeli voters is stability. After this repeated cycle of elections, this is going to be the 5th election in less than 4 years, a number of kind of fragile, unstable governments. Netanyahu's coalition, which is comprised of his own party, the Likud, and a party further to its right, a far-right extremist party and ultra-Orthodox parties, it's a reasonably cohesive coalition. They more or less agree on what they want to get done. And so that government, if Netanyahu is able to form it, there's a good prospect that that government would hold together. Probably not for 4 years, which should be its ultimate length, but at least for some time. On the other hand, a government led by the anti-Netanyahu bloc, because it's so diverse, because the only thing they can agree upon is their dislike for Netanyahu, that government, like its predecessor, would probably be short-lived. And so I think the one thing Netanyahu can really promise Israelis is some degree of stability.
Fascinating. Dov Waxman, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.